Good evening, everyone. I'm Amanda Hill.
And I'm Brian Yacono. We will get to all those stories in a moment, but tonight we begin in New Hampshire, where that state's first in the nation primary is about to wrap up.
Most polling places will be closing about an hour from now, while a few will be open until 8 p.m. And by night's end, we'll know whether Republican Nikki Haley can close the gap between herself and frontrunner former President Donald Trump. News Center Maine's Zach Blanchard is covering the primary for us.
He joins us live tonight. And Zach, apart from the Republican matchup, we have in what has to be a first, a sitting president who is a write-in candidate.
Yeah, Brian, Amanda, that is for sure. And while President Biden isn't formally on the ballot here, election workers tell me they are prepared to hand tally all the write-in votes the Democrats are pushing for. And with Republican Ron DeSantis out of the race, it's all down to two candidates hoping to gain his voters.
Live free or die. It's a motto Granite State voters take seriously.
New Hampshire people are proud of this, and it's always been the thing.
It's one of those things, it's like part of our nostalgia, if you will.
And it's what's driving them to the polls in one of the most watched presidential primaries the state has seen.
I feel like there needs to be change this year.
Democrats hoping a write-in campaign will make up for the fact President Joe Biden isn't on the ballot because of a disagreement with the DNC.
Are you disappointed that the president isn't formally on the ballot?
Well, I think a lot of us were disappointed about the DNC rules that kept the president off the ballot. But again, the stakes are so high in this election.
Over Nikki Haley!
And they're even higher for Republicans. Both GOP candidates Donald Trump and Nikki Haley out meeting with voters in the final hours.
They're going to all vote for me again.
Former President Trump has focused a lot of his attention here in the last week between court appearances, telling supporters he's confident he'll maintain his lead.
But I love this state. We've done well here before. In 2016, I came here. I sort of needed a victory, and I won by 21 points. So I love New Hampshire, and they love me.
But Republican Nikki Haley is doing all she can to pull in independent votes, hoping to become the front-runner. And she says it's not over yet.
I'm not going to talk about an obituary just because y'all think we have to talk about it. I'm going to talk about running the tape and saving this country.
The midnight tradition in the small northern town of Dixville Notch had all 6 voters unanimously backing Haley.
No matter what happens.
Plus, a long 3-minute ad on TV screens across the state is urging voters to support change.
I think Nikki shows a nice, new, fresh approach to things, and I'm tired of the old stuff.
Whatever voters here decide, they still believe their first-in-the-nation status counts, and it's anyone's race to win.
New Hampshire is definitely one of those states that you never know which way it's going to go.
But tonight it is all going to come down to turnout. The New Hampshire Secretary of State is expecting a record one. Both Republican candidates have rallies planned tonight. Donald Trump in Nashua, Nikki Haley here in Concord. We will continue our coverage throughout the night as those results pour in. But for now, live in New Hampshire, I'm Zach Blanchard. Brian and Amanda, I'll send things back to you.
Zach on the campaign trail for us, and as he mentioned, he'll be back tonight at 11 with how things unfold tonight. Zach, thank you.